A huge move for the cryptocurrency market is coming in the next few weeks. There are two possibilities that are going to happen. One scenario is going to be really bearish. The other scenario is going to give us a nice relief rally where we could see Bitcoin almost test the 40k mark once again. In this video, I'm going to go over the current market and what I think could happen. But before we get into it, please drop a like and subscribe for more videos like this. So first of all, I want to address what has happened in the cryptocurrency market. It is no secret that things have been really bad recently. In fact, we haven't had this many weeks in the red in a long time. But I did actually make a video a month ago where I was talking about the warning indication of there being a blood diamond on the weekly candle on Market Cypher. I even made a video about it a month ago. I mean, in hindsight, it was so obvious that we should have probably tethered up when that blood diamond on the weekly candle printed. Yeah, that blood diamond, like, yeah. I was saying, like, in that video, like, it's a bad sign, definitely a bad omen if it printed, and it did print, and yeah, look what happened. Market Cypher is so freaking useful, by the way. If you want to get this indicator, you can in the link in the description below, and use code 020 for 15% off. Now, looking at this chart, we're almost at 7 weeks of red. Now, that rarely happens in Bitcoin, but like just going back in the annals of time, we got the top of last bull run, which hit 20k, and then had 6 weeks in the red, and it closed at 9k, or more accurately 8k here. Then it had a relief rally going all the way up to even 12k, or closing at around 10k. So what I think is going to happen, like just straight up, I do think that there will be a relief rally coming. You know, the time to panic is over. Like, it's too late to panic. You should have panicked a few weeks ago when this blood diamond on the weekly candle printed. It is too late for that now. So what I think is going to happen is I think there'll be a relief rally. There's quite a few reasons for this. Looking at the daily chart, like if we look at the negative money flow that is down here, you can see it hasn't been this negative in money flow on Market Cypher since all the way back in 2018 when Bitcoin hit the 3k mark. The bottom of the cycle, it hit 3k, it was at a comparable negative money flow to what we're at now. That is an insane amount of sell pressure. Like the last time we've had sell pressure like this, it was 3k and at the bottom of the cycle. We're kind of at a sideways trading point right now at around 28k, 29k. I think if we can maintain 28k, at that point we can say that, yeah, a relief rally is probably likely. At that point we could get up to like 35k or something like that. Historically, there's been a precedent for this. You know, when we've had multiple weeks of red in a row, there has been a relief rally to come. Even if you believe that we're in a bear market right now, which I'm not entirely sure of as of yet, you still want to tether up at a optimal point. And I don't think this is an optimal point to exit out of the market if you really want to leave crypto right now. But also, if you believe the lengthening cycle theory, then a relief rally can maintain structure to this cycle. I think whether you're a believer in the bear market or the lengthening cycle theory, either case, it's probably a bad time to tether up as of now, like literally now, in terms of maximizing your gains. Most likely we'll hit a relief rally where Bitcoin will go to like 35k or something. On the other hand, like, let's be real, it could actually break the structure, and at that point, what support do we have? Like, if we close below 28k, like, look at this. This is the support line here, you know, like, we're on the support line here, 28k. If it goes below 28k, like, where's the support? Where's the support? There's no historical support. 18k? Like, what, 20k? If we can't maintain 28k, it's a bad sign, and you know, I'd think, yeah, we would be in a bear market 100% at that point. It'd be very hard to argue against that because the entire structure has been broken at that point. So there's two possibilities. I think most likely that we'll have a relief rally and we'll go up to like 35k, something like that. But we're in like a very pivotal moment here. You know, if you're a believer in the lengthening cycle theory, we need the 28k support to maintain. That is just what is needed. And if we can't maintain 28k, it's very hard to argue against that. The top of this cycle really was 69k, and I'm kind of undecided at this point. Things aren't like it used to be. Like when we were trading at like 40 to 50k back in this band, we could very easily argue that the lengthening cycle theory was legitimate. But as of now, it's getting harder and harder to maintain this belief. That being said, we could be in a mini bear market that is within this larger lengthening cycle structure. The money flow has never been this far down negative since Bitcoin was at 3k and at the bottom of the cycle. Like that's an indication that Bitcoin is extremely oversold as of recent. But in terms of like Bitcoin, I mean, it is no secret that altcoins are absolutely getting chewed up. I mean, the market capitalization for Bitcoin's dominance has been rising quite steady. The reason for that is when things are getting fearful, people revert back to becoming a Bitcoin maxi instead of experimental volatile altcoins. And you can see Bitcoin has been swallowing up market dominance, these last few weeks. Like it's just been like tremendously parabolic for Bitcoin's dominance. In fact, the last time Bitcoin had this much dominance was in October 2021. And the reverse happens when Bitcoin dominance actually decreases. Like you can see that, when we think about the most crazy altcoin season, which was like the mid-May pump, that's when like my Shiba Inu was just going absolutely parabolic. That was in May. That was like the mid-May pump, like when Bitcoin's dominance was at 40%, or even going below that. As of now, we're at 46%. So this could continue to shoot up, and altcoins could just get further decimated at this point, or we could see a correction and altcoins have a bit of a relief rally. Like that could happen. But understanding this is pretty important. Like when people are fearful, they risk off, which means they sell their altcoins and buy Bitcoin. When altcoins were the craziest, you could see that a lot of money was flowing out of Bitcoin into the alts. Like it went from like 73% all the way down to 38%. Like that's an extreme transfer of wealth from Bitcoin to the alts. And in a legitimate bear market, what you see is that Bitcoin's dominance skyrockets up, like does the reverse of this. And sometimes Bitcoin's price doesn't even move. It's just people are transferring their altcoins to Bitcoin. So that's kind of how this chart works. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed, please drop a like and subscribe for more videos like this.